Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And it's December Daily Day 11. So here is yesterday's page where I just cut the 4x4 page protector and cut off the extra 2 pieces here because I had a shorter story to tell. And I also have the page from before that because I won't see this. I'm going to use the back side of this, but I will see this. Sorry, guys. It's that time of night. And I have this photo here, and this is the photo that I'm going to use. This is the card I'm going to use. So I told you yesterday that I was going to have a story to tell. I almost forgot to get the feet up. It's taken a minute here. Okay, hang on a second. Sometimes they do this. Okay. All right, let me go back out and come back in. So sorry about that. I almost forgot to get the feed up. I wouldn't have been able to talk to you without doing that. There we go. Now it's up. Okay. So hey, Elizabeth and Julie and Penny. Oh, yeah, Penny, I haven't seen you yet. So nice that I'm getting to see you. So back to where I was. So I have this card that says Bah Humbug because I told you yesterday that I had a story to tell. So day 11 was yesterday, Monday, and I honestly had the Mondayest Monday I think that I've ever had. So I walked out to my car to go to work, and my car wouldn't start. And it's gotten cold here, but I've not had, it's been as cold or colder before. I've not had a problem with it before. So I called AAA, got a jump start. There's a auto parts place on my way to work, so I took it over there to get a battery and I have them install it. And when they looked at it, there was nothing wrong with the battery. It was fully charged after just a little bit of time, and so they told me not to do one. Now I've had a conversation with my boyfriend since. Everything started fine today, by the way. Boyfriend since, and I am going to on Thursday on my day off go to a specific battery place that he recommended and replace it. Because I live in a cold climate. I don't like trusting that, especially when it's happened once. I've owned my car for 4 years and it was used, so I don't know how old that battery actually is. So that was the start of my day. So actually, all in all, I only had to cancel one client. It wasn't the worst thing. And then I was working on my second client, and all of a sudden I had a really weird attack where I got very dizzy. I felt really nauseous. Things were a little weird, and I thought I was going to be sick. So I stepped out. Fortunately, the client was a good friend of mine. Stepped out, and it wasn't getting better. By that time I was clammy and shaking a little bit. So I just, said, hey, I think I need to get you off the table. There's something going on. I don't know what it is. Good friend, the husband of one of my closest friends. So we're really good friends as well. And he said, do you need me to get you home? And I said, let me just chill here. So I felt a little bit better, but I felt off all day. Well, later in the day, my left ear really started to bother me. So I think what happened is I had some sort of inner ear thing going on that caused my balance to go off because I had blown my nose, and sometimes, that'll shift things a little bit. So that's the only thing I can figure out because I feel fine today, didn't have a problem. So I ended up canceling my whole entire day because I thought I'm not going to be okay. I rested at work for about an hour. Fortunately, I have a nice table to rest on and felt well enough to go home. But Mondayest Monday of all time. So that's my Bah Humbug story for the day. So I don't tell you that to tell you that, to feel sorry or anything, but there are things that happen in December that aren't so good. And I documented the cold I have on the first day of December, and then I'm documenting this now. So not happy, but it's real life, right? That kind of stuff does happen. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this one because it's really more about the car. I don't have like car embellishments or anything like that, but I have a lot of space here, and this card is kind of quiet compared to what you're going to see here. And the only Bah, I already used the Bah Humbug in here, I think. I could do something like cold or something like that now that I think about it. Or I could do, oh, what fun, and then write not there in a special, you know, like do that now that I think about it. So that could be kind of a funny play just to get, and then I could use embellishments to get some more color in there, like enamel dots or something like that. I could say like, oh, joy too, but I'm not going to do that because I love the word joy. So I want to save that one. Let me see. There's a couple more words in here. Just see if I've got anything there. Not right now. I don't. So that's that. Oh, hey, Claire. It's either very early or very late there, depending on how you look at it. Claire's in France, you guys. So let me see if I can find like something about chilly, winter, that kind of thing. And then I did pull these because these are my numbers, just to see if I could find something magical. Let's see. I've got another, oh, what fun. I could use a label here too to just write something down here now that I think about it. I could add that in, you know, add it into a color. So that's something. There's a love this season. I could be really sassy about that too. Oh, okay. It is at 3:45 a.m. That's what I thought. I did a mental calculation about how far apart we are, and I thought in time, and I thought it's got to be the middle of the night there. So thanks for joining us, and bonsoir. Okay, let's see, anything here? The other thing I could do is maybe I'll go pull my Christmas. Let's see, let's do one more of these to see if I can find any wintry things. And then I'll go grab my winter stuff. Oops, I bent these. Love this time of year. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. Okay, I'll be back because it's just, the nice part about my scrap room is my paper folders are right behind me. So it usually doesn't take me too long to find anything when I need it. So these are where I keep my winter collections. And I'm just trying to see if I can find, like, this winter time would be good, but I think that's a little, the blue is a little light. Let's see. This winter is here might not be bad. I'm going to pull that one and just see. There is a burr here too as well. So I haven't found what I'm thinking is like, oh, there's a good one. There's a piece that says Hello Winter right there. Let's see if I can make that work, because that would be really good. This is an old Ellie's Studio die cut from last year or 2 years ago. And of course it won't give me the, there we go, 2022. So it is just last year. So that's taking up a lot on the bottom. So I'm thinking, oh, and I like the red up there too. And maybe I just need to add like a snowflake or something up in here. Let's see what I can find. Let's see. I may not have the right snowflakes here. This is a beautiful site, not a good one. Okay, so not finding anything I'm loving there. I'd like to get some green up in here. So maybe, let me find those labels again. Oh, because then actually, if I did this, maybe I could get the, oh, what fun, and not, and there is kind of a little spring green down here. Let's do that, and I'll write not out here. I'm gonna put the, oh, what fun there. I think you get the bah humbug on here just fine. Okay, and that will keep above. I mean, this is not a great photo of my car, but it is what it is. It's fine. Because it was in the garage, so it kind of was dark there. Hello, winter there. And then what I could do is grab some of my, oh, and I need my date here. So I'm going to look to see if I had an 11. I have an 11 in black, but not white. I do like these. I could do that. That's a lot of stuff on that card, though. What about here? I don't, and even at that, I think there'd be a lot. I'm thinking about an 11 on there somehow. Maybe one of my other alphas. Let's see. Or I could even like maybe tuck it up in here if it's small enough. Okay, so I have it in these Queen and Company little letters. So maybe I'll get a little bit of red down in here. And these I need to use. These are older. Oops, I don't want red there. Okay, yeah, I kind of like how that's gonna tuck in there. Okay, that looks good. Now, I think I need to get some blue up in here and maybe a little bit of green down in there. So let's grab enamel dots. I do have the dots for this collection if I can find them quickly. There they are. Oh, except I don't have navy, and I want some navy. So I'll grab my blue. This one's a little bit too light. I want some dark up in here, up on this card. So here's my navy. That's Queen and Company Glacier Caves, which I use a lot. Maybe there, and let me see if I want to do, let's see, and what's the green? Here we go, I'm covering that up. I think like a big green one. Maybe I'll just go with the green and the blue. Oh, and if I do this, I like that because it'll help hide this little spot where that is not covering. Perfect. And then let's just add a little blue up in here. Let's see, I think I can get a third one on here. Oops. Let's do it down here. And then the green one, we need another small one. Down there. Okay. All right. So I'm liking the way that turned out. So it took what was kind of a, could have been a boring page because it would have been a lot of black and white, but it's not going to be now because I have stuff in there. And like I said, I'll write the word not in that bottom card on the label. So that is today's story. And now that when you flip it, it'll work better with kind of the colors in this because you're seeing the red, green, and blue here. So, all right. So that's today's page. Another quick one. I think that's it for tonight. I want to cough, so I think I'm going to stop before I start that on you guys too much. So there is today's page. I will be back with another one for you tomorrow, and I promise I will have better stories to tell tomorrow. All right, bye you guys. Thanks for stopping by tonight.